Hi everyone, and welcome to today's class. Today you may find that you all of a sudden gain some wisdom and insights because past wounds come up and you are actually ready to just look at them or acknowledge them and just think like, oh yeah, right, I know that happened before, and all of a sudden you just manage to look at it from a different angle and just change your perspective on this. So, and that's maybe through some new information and maybe through some, all of a sudden having a revelation or an insight. So it just comes out of the blue. And also if you need some help with it, maybe although you are not normally a person who reaches out, you do so, and you find that it's been so worth it because it's just an easy fix and there's coming so much from that. So it's still very cold, so I am again with several layers, and I would like to encourage you to do the same and to always make sure you've got your joints covered. Okay, so the little toes in line with your hips, almost line, little fingers in line with your shoulders, nose, sternum, navel, pubic bone in line, sit bones together, lengthening, and everything's long energy coming through your head. So it's like a fountain. That's always the image that I have. If you have a better one, you let me know. Maybe that helps someone else. Now, the ribs together, navel in, and I've got my knees and my elbows always relaxed to avoid problems here and here. Okay, so here we are, starting with the reaffirmation of the upper arms, palms to the front, don't turn like this. Think of a fountain, just let it hang loosely, and then do as you can, just easily turn them. Little fingers towards your thumbs, energy coming out of the crown of your head constantly, like constant streaming, and just relaxing. Just relaxing. Okay, one more time, palms to the front, lengthening everything. Everything's long, ribs together, little fingers towards your thumbs, lengthening, and just relaxing. Okay, working our way around the arms now, the palms are facing the back. Think of the navel towards your spine, lengthen your body, thumbs towards your little fingers, everything's long, ribs together, and just release. If you want to, just relax or shake off a little energy, the energy field always needs to be cleaned, so thumbs towards the little fingers, lengthening. And also you can lengthen here if you really feel you're up, all the weight is up, then you can also sink downwards and see if your muscles respond. See, I'm not turning very much, this would be not right. So lengthening, and here. It's below the delta muscle, which is the muscle here that I'm thinking of lengthening. Okay, so with that same muscle coordination, go towards the end of the mat, lengthen, and just lowering, relaxing the head, just relaxing, letting go. Of course, you're not expected to be able to do something like this. You can bend your legs, you can bend your arms, just put some books or some yoga blocks underneath, and this exercise helps you with time to lengthen your back, whatever that looks like. Navel in, and think of rounding but lengthening at the same time, and lengthening the entire back. And one more time, navel in, and lengthening, and one more time, navel in, and lengthening, and just relaxing. Just relaxing, letting the blood flow back. And we repeat this now one more time with the turn of the upper body, and that's to help you discharge this upper back and lengthening the neck and turning all this. Okay, so here we go. You're in the same position than before, whatever you chose to do. Breathing in and lengthen. And now I'm looking on my middle finger and I'm not trying to do anything to the arm. The arm is just floating. It's just about looking at the middle finger and from there turning. So middle finger and lengthening, lengthening, and coming back down, navel in, relaxing. I've still got relaxed elbows, and lengthening, lengthening, and lowering down, and one more time lengthening, just lengthening here, and navel in, lengthening, just lengthening, and relaxing and just down. And I'm just trying to figure out, yeah, where we ought to do that. Of course, the stability that we need is coming from inside. So this is why we're doing the following exercise, and also it's winter. So the hip and the lower back is what we need to look after, making sure there is space. And yes, it is the guides exercise to stand up for yourself, to create stability in the outside by or through doing it in your body. Okay, so here we go. You can do it. Whatever it looks like, you can do it, because it's the same thing than what we just did before. So you've got your hips parallel to the floor, making sure that your supporting leg's heel is on the floor, and if you can here, yeah, totally, you bend as much as you need, okay? And the upper back is definitely, upper leg, I wanted to say, is definitely also up. Now think of energy through your back, lengthening, lengthening, and yeah, I just noticed, okay, from here, and for as long as you notice that there still is some space, you go on. When you notice there is no more space, no difference in visualizing length, then, or if visualizing length does not make any more difference, just let the blood flow back, change length, okay? So here we go, up the leg. Always in your own speed, please, yes? You can stop the video or go forwards whenever you need. Lengthen, but take the time to feel, okay, lengthen, I feel where is the inflammation today, lengthening and relaxing, and just energy flowing back. Okay, and now this time, if it resonates with you, lengthen a little bit more, yeah, try to find more space within there, and just let's see where we're getting it. Lengthening. Make sure you're not twisting your hips and your heel is not coming off the floor. Okay. Blood flows back. Okay, let's see what the other side is showing. This is the one that actually was always easier, but now, presently, it's more challenging. So, your body changes, and that's very important to acknowledge and to notice. Okay, I'm guided to repeat this. You do whatever you are guided to. This is for a collective, but you may have a different agenda today. So, either repeating, taking a break, or going forwards. Wow. Try to not exaggerate, because yes, we're in winter. Go for what you feel. Okay. I felt like holding is not the right thing, it's more of the dynamic A little bit more dynamic than usual. Just at the moment. Wow. Yeah, now I know why I had to repeat this. Very interesting. Okay, what's next? All right. Okay. I don't know if that's a good idea on socks, but if not, I'll just take them off. The following exercise that we're doing is rolling on the balls of our feet, and you can either do it on the underarms, which I will demonstrate now, and then I will do it in the plank position. So on the underarms is here, and we just start rolling with bows to warm up a little bit to prepare, and then it's one leg, and the energy goes through the heel, and the main energy goes through from the sit bones, head through a fountain. Yes? Okay, so I repeat the entire exercise, although I would not need to repeat the preparation. Little toes in line with your little fingers. You go 3 times backwards, lengthening. Don't think backwards because you may come up, so the fountain needs to be priority. Lengthening, lengthening, and lengthening. I just do a couple, and you do what you need. You may choose to repeat. Also, I'll have a little variation. Relax your back, or just let the blood flow back, which is what my body always needs, so go for what you need. Okay, so if you get bored with that version, with those versions, if not, just repeat them. You can repeat like doing 1 and break if you're starting, yes. Don't go for doing 100 and then having this not working, okay? So, it's up, back, open, coming back, rolling back. Up, back, slightly open, back into line, roll. Up, roll, open, back into line, roll. Up, roll, open, back into line, roll back, and relax. Okay. And just let the blood flow back. Okay, what's next? Right, we're on our tummy, okay. This is always helpful to, again, discharge the upper back and neck. So make sure you've got your legs together. One hand on top of the other, change if you have it there, which one's on top. And your forehead rests on your hands. So breathing in, navel in, lengthening the head and the arms, lengthen your arms parallel to the floor, little fingers in line with your shoulders, relax elbows as always. And now describe the biggest possible circle until your little fingers reach next to the body. Breathing in, navel in, lengthening, and opening, coming back, reversing the circle. Make sure that you think long behind your neck, energy coming out of the crown of the head and back to the initial position. Alright, we repeat this once and we lengthen the legs halfway, which means they come up a little bit. Okay, so breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening coming up, lengthen your arms, palms facing the floor, and opening energy out of the head, lengthening until your arms are parallel to the floor, parallel to the body. Navel stays in against the spine. Now lengthen the legs and everything. And just coming back, lengthening, lengthening, and then everything goes down at once into the initial position. Breathing in, and navel in, And now we just think navel against the spine and pushing the elbows into the floor to discharge the energy, and think of the fountain strongly so you feel the energy is going out through the elbows, out through the head, and the navel's against the spine, stretching the back and release. Notice? If you don't notice anything, then you may want to open your hands slightly and to slide your elbows, and then keep thinking of the fountain, yeah? And finding where you need to be to discharge here, where you feel the stretch, okay? And it has to be a nice one. Not like pull, pull, push, that's not what we're doing, okay? Right, so one more time, discharging, breathing in, navel in, elbows out, and really sit bones head, lots of energy through your head. And then feel where you are feeling the stretch. Sit bones head, lengthening, lengthening, lengthening. And release. Yeah. Okay. If you feel like a relief, yeah, you did well. It worked. Okay, now breathing in. On the out breath, I'm lengthening the legs, so they come up, lengthening head and arms, open legs and arms, parallel to the floor, hip wide and as wide as the shoulders are in case of the arms. And now I lengthen and therefore then lift my right arm and left leg, then left leg and left arm and right leg, I'm going to say. So alternating, you just float there, thinking of lengthening as a priority, doing it in your own speed several times, making sure you've got your elbows and knees relaxed and it's just coming from the center, flying out of fingertips, toe tips and head. And just release. If that's too hard, we're repeating now, you can start from the floor, okay? That's a little bit easier. Okay, now one more time, breathing in. And lengthen, and then just alternating, lengthening navel in, making sure it's not tensing your lower back, yeah? Should be long, so think energy through your head, just the main stream go there. And relaxing. Right, I'm trying to speak a little bit louder because I was told that although I'm using a microphone, you can't hear me very well, so I really hope it gets better. I know I'm not very good at speaking loud. Yeah, so that's it. Okay, breathing in. Next exercise is just lengthening and energy coming out. Lengthen, 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 and just relax. Visualize the energy, don't think about holding, and definitely not pushing with your belly against the floor, but navel in. Yeah. And also, we just repeat several times, lengthen, and then you just lengthen slightly up. You can do that from the floor, as we just did, or here. Yeah? So, that's the variation, and release. We just do it one more time, breathing in, and lengthen, so you either come each time from the floor and release, and stop whenever you feel you need to, yes? Whenever the energy is not anymore going out. Yeah, right. Okay, so from here, we just go back to the initial position, I'm told. So close your legs again, and one hand on top of the other, forehead rested on the hands. Breathing in, navel in, and now I'm again lengthening, coming up, lengthening the arms, opening, and doing the big circle until my arms get to next to the body. Breathing in, lengthening and lengthening the legs as we did before, but now you keep your feet together and you bend your knees. And you sink navel in and toes like up to the ceiling. And very important thing is the fountain. And then just release where you are. Open your legs and just cross the calf muscles, yeah? And then you notice this is a very, very nice relaxation. Okay, let the feet find themselves together again. Close your feet, I wanted to say. And lengthen, just feel it one more time, repeat. Lengthening. Thinking of touching the ceiling with your toes. And now just grab your calves. No, not your calves, your ankles actually. And lengthen. Okay, if you can't do that, no problem. And we're now using one. If you can't grab one, no problem. Have your arms next to your body and just from here think navel towards your spine, lengthen your butt, and then it should stretch your calf. Okay, your front thigh I wanted to say. Alright, lengthen, and release. And other leg. Okay, lengthening. Yeah, now navel towards your spine, lengthen your butt down, lengthen the entire upper body and feel how your thigh stretches. Okay, and relax your front thigh, I meant to say. Okay, now put your hands underneath your shoulders and come up, lengthening, close elbows, or elbows close to your body, lengthening and just relaxing here, round and coming up. And this is just relaxing. Good, breathe, and now just see how the body is. Just relax, maybe you want to massage a little bit, or stretch. And just feel if there is any tension, any weird feeling anywhere. So we could address this three-dimensional shape for the arms, legs do it by themselves. And if you know me, you know my favorite relaxation is this one. Just here, head down, and everything else works fine. Just relaxing here. Yeah. Oh, interesting. Okay, I'm showing that we're now doing the backward balance. I didn't expect that. I'm doing that a lot lately, so that's interesting. Anyway, let me know. Okay, little fingers in line with the elbows, and relax here. Breathing in. On the out breath, you're navel in and lengthening everything up. You can also do this with bent legs. Yeah? So the success of this exercise is not coming up, it's here, it's lengthening. I feel I have a little tension here in this muscle. Very interesting. Okay, so here we are. Whenever you notice that, give yourself a little massage wherever it's tense. It will make it better. So it's better already. Yeah, Chinese net medicine. I have a friend who does that. Okay, so from here, little fingers in line again. So if that other one wasn't a challenge, try here. Make sure your elbows are back and your fingers are not, are not pointing somewhere else. So here we are. Same as before, you can do that. Relax. With bent legs. Make sure you're not lifting yourself here. It's sit bones, head, fountain coming through so the body holds itself up. Okay, so one more time. Lengthening. And if you wish, you describe the biggest possible circle and an even bigger one, lengthening down and then just relax. And it doesn't have to be that high. Yes, so it's just about finding the right one to be able to keep your body where it is, to not sink, and of course, to find this extra stretch and extra in and extra length when going down, yeah? Very important. Okay, lengthening, lengthen, and lengthening, and releasing. Breathing in, and one more time, and lengthening, and lengthening, and releasing. Okay, yeah, I'm just relaxing. Okay, in my case here, you may choose the softer, more gentle version of this. Okay. Yeah, and if you feel like there's something that you want to stretch out, in my case here, even there, do that. Yes, allow your body to do what it wants to do. Okay, so, right, next one is little toe in line with your hips or muscle line, and your hands behind your head. So we're starting with the abs technique, breathing in. Through the out breath, sit bones, lengthening everything, longest possible circle coming up. Also think longest possible circle here. So it's not like how much can you go up. Breathing in. And with the head, push against the hand and lengthen underneath, and feel how much more stretch you can have behind your neck, for example. Okay, now breathing in, sit bones towards your head, lengthening, coming up, breathing in, on the out breath, lengthening, and down we go. Okay, so from here, now I show you the version for everyone who's new here and who's never done that. That's about lengthening here, coming up, and then just grab your sides and slide up and have bent legs. That's perfectly fine. Lengthening, elbows closed, relaxing here, coming up. Lengthening, navel towards your spine, and just lengthen to go down, and just stretch out once, and then you bend in again, and come up again, yeah? So, you roll up, and you roll down. The important thing is to have your little toes in line with your hips or muscle line, and think of your sit bones and being in line with your heels. Right, so if you are a little bit more flexible, and of course you can do any version in between what I'm trying to show, yeah? So I'm trying to show like a little bit more extreme, so that's perfectly fine. Biggest possible circle from here. Now you check your little fingers being in line with the shoulders, breathing in. From your sit bones to your head, lower your arms. Just now again, check your line, and then coming up, lengthening, trying to lengthen as much as you can, contract as much as you need, lengthening, and then you try to keep lengthening, and when you can't lengthen anymore, you just relax down, yeah? So wherever that is, with practice and lengthening, we get there. Okay, lengthening. So, we do like two more. Everyone in their own version, please. Lengthening, coming up, breathing in, sit bones to your head, lengthening, coming up, lengthening, and lengthening, just lengthening. Here we go. Okay, up, and backwards. Lengthen, and stretch. Okay, one more time. Lengthening, navel in. Sit bones to your head, lengthen. Check your lines, your alignment, yeah, because that's what we're practicing also with this. And lengthening. Make sure your shoulders are not here, so bend your elbows, keep them close to your body, that's very important. Okay, lengthen, and One more time. Breathing in. Sit back to your head. Lengthening. Coming up. Lengthen. And now when we're up here, I first show the version with the bent legs. I should look at my middle finger. I make sure that I've got my shoulder blades parallel, so it's not like backwards, it's more like kind of sideways. Yeah, to lengthen from the head and from the arm. I'll show you to the other side. Lengthening, up, and lengthen, and lengthen. Coming back, so the other version would be you're here, always from your relaxing position, and thinking sit both head lengthen. So it's from here to there. Look at your middle finger, energy out of your head. Lengthen and lengthening. Shoulder blades should be parallel. Lengthen from your head, navel in. Yeah, feel where the biggest stretches and lengthen. And lengthening, and lengthening, and lengthening through your head more than anything. And lengthen and feel the difference. Yeah? Feel the difference in the sides, in the arms. Here is the maximum length. And down. And just up, wherever that is, bending or not, and lengthening backwards, and just relax. Okay, and I'm told you do whatever you need to finish the class, so whatever you need is what's needed now. Great. Okay. Right. Yes. So, thank you very much for being here and for participating in today's workout. If the channel helps you, please give it a thumbs up or subscribe. And also, if you want more from my guides, you can have it on Heike Bartels on YouTube, where you find the weekly energy updates, and on Instagram at Heike Downs, where you can find a daily dose. Just hang out everywhere, please, because as we know, we're living in very interesting, exciting and challenging, sometimes challenging times, and we really could do with some support and some kind of community. So spread the love and make sure that it just goes out there. Lots and lots of love, and have a beautiful day. I see you for the next workout.